Toastmaster Jaime Davis.mp4. Making a commitment to make a difference. Making a commitment to make a difference. Jaime Davis.mp4.
Breaking news. 8-year-old girl shot and killed. The shooters, 14, 15, and 16-year-old boys, seeking revenge on the prior feud. When the reporters asked the boys did they feel any remorse for the victims' families, the boys responded, "Why would we? We didn't know them." Good evening, contest masters, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Tonight, I seek to convince, inspire, even usher you towards making a commitment to making a difference. When most appear situations such as these, we tend to ask, what went wrong? People begin to ignorantly point their fingers at all those they believe to be the culprit. Mothers blame fathers, parents blame the school system blames the judicial system blames the environment, and the environment blames the entertainment business, and so forth and so on. But how often do we blame ourselves? How often do we look in the mirror and ask did I have any part? However, why would I? I didn't pull the trigger that shamelessly killed that little girl. You didn't raise those rebellious children. We had nothing to do with it. Or did we? It seems as a society we've become infatuated with material possession, status, and achievement. So much so that we've lost the value of humanity. We've forgotten what it feels like to be there for other people. Regardless how far we advance as a people, we will crumble unless we remember to be there for one another. Case in point, one of the major reasons for teenage suicide is the lack of support by family, friends, peer groups, even spiritual leaders in the most critical times in their lives. They felt no one loved them, no one was there. One of the major reasons for divorce, lack of commitment. Now, most of us have heard that most divorces take place because of financial problems. But when two people make a commitment to be there for one another, financial woes will not overtake them. Number one reason why people quit jobs, bad management. Bosses who mistreat and bully their staff destroy the confidence of their employees and the overall morale of the organization. Now, I myself have always been a perfect and upright person. I'm loved and adored by people. However, for the rest of society, we realize we need each other. If only we would step out of our comfort zone and walk into that place of compassion and consideration, we will realize the power we possess to make a difference in someone else's life. This concept of making a commitment to making a difference is not new. It was there when Harriet Tubman, a former slave, chose to aid others, approximately 300 people, 300 slaves, to freedom through the Underground Railroad. Making a commitment to making a difference was there when Dr. Martin Luther King led the Montgomery boycott. In spite of his home being bombed and he himself being arrested, he persevered for the equality of people, and soon racial segregation was ended. Making a commitment to making a difference was there when Mother Teresa stayed the course for the purpose that she felt God had on her life. In spite of her small beginnings where she had to beg people for food food and supplies to feed her patients, she endured. At the time of her death, she operated over 600 missions in over 100 countries that provided services for orphans, people that suffer from AIDS and HIV, as well as people who suffer with leprosy and tuberculosis. How are these people any different than me and you? What made them special? Do you realize that these were simply ordinary people who chose to operate an extraordinary influence? They used what they had to make a difference in this world. Again, what made them different than me and you? Nothing. They did not relinquish their power of influence to any material thing. They sought ways to make this world a better place. In closing, I want you to remember, making a commitment to making a difference should not be an option if we want to make this world a better place. And as Edmund Burke once quoted,